had last left, the Chosen One. They finally traveled all the way through the mysterious military base, and inside they uncover the truth as to what the Enclave was doing in the area. Indeed, they were seeking a pure mutagen sourced from the FEV's source, and it was there that things had gone terribly awry. But it did seem that nonetheless the mutagen was obtained, and also there was a magician. Now it was time to return to New Reno to finally kill a bunch of people. This is Fallout 2!
Welcome back, and yes, we're back here once more. Maybe, like I said, we'll run through all of this flamer fuel because, I don't know, we're getting to a point where our build is really not supporting the use of a flamer in a major way. So, maybe we ought to run through it. There is at least one perk, I think, that severely boosts up your fire-based damage, which I think includes either of the two flamers and the incendiary grenades, but I don't think anything else is fire damage. So it's fairly niche, you know? But hey, you get the flamer pretty early on. It's one of the first few heavy weapons you can get. Anyway, Cassidy, I need you to wait here. There we go. That's it for now, just in case. Okay. And I did buy and sell a whole bunch of stuff, not only here in New Reno, from both Renesco's and New Reno Arms. We got ammo and more healing items and stuff. Traded some of our heavy as hell flamers and all of that from the trunk. The laser and plasma as well. But also stopped at the NCR Weapons Bazaar and did some trading there as well. And they had a good amount of 223, I think, was the main thing that we got. Got a little bit of 5mm, a little 7.62. But 223 was the biggest of them all. Alright, let's head on out of here. Let us do a quick save. There we are. Oh, and along the road, I made sure to also quick save ahead of time, just in case we ran into another member of the Morton family. Because I'm pretty sure we're meant to have one more encounter at least, right? But either way, we didn't get that. And the only encounter we had, despite going for quite a bit, maybe it's because our outdoorsman is high enough, the only encounter I had was with some mantises, which I had a high enough outdoorsman to just skip, so I skipped it. Okay, let's go on over here, and should we... Yeah, let's read this Guns and Bullets, because I bought that here as well. Or did I buy it in NCR? I bought it from one of the two of them. There we go. I figured we may as well. Look, our small guns is now 85. Cool. Okay. Good. And we should still be in combat with them. Oh no, we saved, yeah, we entered a different realm of reality where we're not even fighting them here at the Desperado. Or was it a different gang? Yeah, it may have been back up here at the central area. Okay, it was definitely the Shark Club. Okay, cool. Yeah, look at all that weird junk on the ground there. It's all covered up by the blood. Huh. Yeah, what do you think that is? You see blood. Yeah, I can't even loot a lot of the items because of all the blood in the way. Weird. Alright, well. Let's head on in and fuck them all up. Okay. Good. Holy shit, Casino Patron was hit for 41 and killed. Fucking A. Okay. I really don't want to have it to where bystanders get killed, but I don't know. We may just... it may just be a reality of the situation. I don't know. We'll give it a few shots. Okay, I was hit. Good. Let's see, is this a patron too? Yeah. Fucking A. Okay. There's no, like, back door entrance, is there? Because that would be ideal. Okay. I'm worried about using the flamethrower right there, because I'll definitely catch that dude on fire. There we go. Your history! I love their little walk. It's incredibly good. Alright, look, they're shooting themselves. That's what we want. That's the best thing.
Let's see how tough you are.
Okay. Man, there are quite a few of them, though. Alright. Let us go. Should we just run into the back room? I think that's exactly what we should do. We should just run into this hallway. That way we can minimize any friendly fire. Ooh, dropped your weapon. Can they shoot me through the grating there? Yes. Oh my gosh. You were critically hit in the right leg for 32 HP, melting through your armor. The blow knocks you over and seriously hurts your knee. Can I still move? Oh my god, I don't even think I can fucking move, dude. What the fuck? Alright. Fuck me. Well, we're going through a lot of trouble to try and help these people, and I don't think it's gonna really pay off much at all. Okay. Is there some way we can heal our body from our inventory here? Because I don't think so. You know? Do I have a doctor's bag on me? I do. Can I use it? Can't do it in combat. What does the super stim pack do? No, nothing. Okay. Well, it does do something, but not anything that I would want. I'm assuming I can't use the doctor skill, huh? Yeah, I cannot do that in combat. Okay, I can move a bit, though. Good. Take it all! Alright. I'm a little worried about the comedian in there getting hit. Okay, this is working out. Great. Oh my god, yeah, my ability to traverse the room has been severely hindered. Okay, thankfully these bozos are now just trying to punch me. I think they're running out of ammo, too. Yeah. Many of them have just run out of ammo because they're all using these, like, spray and pray type archetypical weapons. Okay. There we go. Good. Okay, can I finally get into the bathroom here? Yeah, this is a great spot, I think. I don't like that. The way he paused there like that, that looked a little disconcerting. Okay. That guy got roasted. How about this dude? The bartender, one of the bodyguards. Good. I'm gonna move back into this. Get more of them to funnel in here. Prostitutes popping jet in the background somewhere. Let's reload. Can I hit anybody from here? No. Okay. I'll just wait. You would think that the power armor might be able to circumnavigate certain limbs being wounded, you know? But I guess that doesn't happen until more contemporary games. Because isn't it, like, it's made legit canon in at least Fallout 4, maybe even before that. In, like, 3 or New Vegas. Or I don't even know, maybe in fucking Tactics or Brotherhood of Steel. But in 4 there's definitely someone with like a physical disability, right? Who like normally without the help of power armor wouldn't be able to walk, but thanks to being able to use power armor is able to get around just 100% fine, right? I think so, if I remember correctly.
I sure do have a lot of blood in me. Well, I used to anyway.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. And I thought the comedian was in the cage there. Alright. Well, let's hold up.
Everybody, it's target practice.
Oh, look at this wild-ass dude just running around. Alright, got you. Excellent. Well, you ran into the room and everything. Okay, we'll continue holding out here. Is this like a peaceful dude? Who is this? Yeah, that's just a patron. He just... he's cupping his face in his hands. He's just running around incredibly panicked with his face cupped in his hands. He's like some kind of cartoon caricature. It looks like he's about to cry, but he is crying, but he's crying in terror. He's not like sobbing. He's like, ah! He's like a child. He's so terrified of everything that's going on. He doesn't even want to visibly intake the information. He doesn't even want to parse it in that way. He's just running through the area trying to escape as best he can. Alright, sure. He's on some real fucking Mr. Bean shit. There we go. Good. Okay. How about these dudes down here? They're not really making a move, are they? I'm very worried I'm going to ignite the other dude right there.
Oh, I think you broke a rib.
Good. And then one more should do it. Great. So how about the other dudes? Yeah, I'm still in combat here. Oh, they're on their way. I guess they were just being blocked, so they didn't even try. Okay. Sure. Maybe I should move up here a little bit more. Just to try and avoid the dude running and screaming and cupping his head. Good.
I'm gonna feed you to my pet iguana.
Okay. Cool. Alright. Let's reload. Is it just these two dudes remaining? I think so. We could try and be super efficient with our, like, flamer fuel here. And only fight them when we're likely to get a AoE blast going on. But, I don't know. The flamer fuel ain't really that good anymore, as we've seen. This is probably going to be the last opportunity we'll have to actually use it. There we are. Okay. And that should be... yeah, that's all of them. Only 1,554 XP for that. I wonder if we'll get any fun XP for wiping them all out at some point. Oh, vertebrates, this dude is saying. Probably unrelated to anything we're interested in, though. Okay, should we just go over to Renezco's and try and heal up by way of doing that? I feel like that may be something we ought to do. Okay, let's take all this money. Should we take the 45? I don't know. But over here. Nope. I forget, does Renezco's even offer Like doctors healing? I'm not even sure now that I think about it. Yeah, you may just have to buy stim packs and all that. I guess we'll see. Okay, what's our encumbrance at now? We're pretty close, but I think we might be able to lift one more fun item or so. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, let's head on out of here. Let's go see if we can get ourselves fixed up at Renesco's. Alright. Good. Oh, can I not even walk the entire distance that I click? I stop, like, partway through? No, okay. Alright. Good, good, good. Oh, no, wait, that's the way out. We want... over here. My bad. Okay. Oh, look, all their shit is still on the ground. I guess stuff just never despawns then, huh? If you go back, right? I guess that makes sense, because that's effectively how we were storing items, right? We were just stuffing it inside of a container. Okay, let's find out. Because I can't remember if it was Renesco or only the... There was some doctor who wasn't, like, a real-ass doctor. And I think it's highly likely that it's Renesco. Okay, let's see. What do you sell here? Yeah, what the fuck? Okay, he doesn't do it. Is there a regular doctor somewhere in town? Shit, I don't think so. Can I see what you have in stock? He's just got all the shit that I bought. Okay. Fuck. Alright, well that's fine. Go back to what you were doing. Let's try our doctor's bag here. I failed to heal. Did I just use up the doctor's bag? Oh my gosh, that was the final oh no, wait, no, it just went to the top. Okay. You heal your crippled right leg. Good. Alright, yeah, I look fine now. Okay, and then we can rest heal the rest of the way, huh? There we go. Good. Look, it's no regular doctor, but it's good enough. And now we don't even have to have any anxiety now about another weird telepathic message from the Arroyo dudes. Right? Like, oh, Chosen One, we're getting fucked up out here. See? They've already been fucked up as bad as it can be. Look, it was sad in the moment, but now it's just one less thing to worry about on our plate. We gotta we gotta accentuate the positive. You know how it is. Okay, let's head on over here. Are there any other bozos that we should be worried about? I don't think so. Okay. How much more ammo we got? Oh, we've still got plenty. Okay, fantastic. Yeah. It's quite bad at fighting armor. Which I wouldn't think so, you know? I would think that the immense heat would actually be pretty good at melting through it as well. Okay. I'm assuming we will just instantly, yeah, upon being seen. It's go time. Alright. Good, good, good.
Yeah, that just got me started,
he says. Oh, who is this again? Who is this over here? We have another civilian just rushing out here. Oh, is this the missus? It may well be. Is she actually coming to kill me, though? Maybe she's just so horny she's running out to fuck. Just immediately. Okay. She's just like thirsty as hell. She's ready to pop me open like a can of Starkist. Oh shit, no. She is definitely trying to kill me. Alright, and there's the daughter too. Okay. Fuck it. Fuck it. There we go. Look, there were some red flags. Let's be real. The first time through, there were a few red flags with the whole, fucking Bishop's wife and daughter situation. You know, and it was me. I was the red flag, to be clear. I was maybe a bit of the red flag in this situation as well. Alright. There we go. Good. Okay. Let's try and go back behind here. And get them to... Oh my gosh! That's not nice at all. I'm gonna have to teach you some manners. She took a flamethrower blast with 2 health to spare. Oh my gosh. That is... Frankly, Mrs. Bishop, that's impressive. Alright. Let's head on back over here, get reloaded. Yeah, perfect. Look him come running. Okay, good. There is something incredibly extra brutal and fucked up about us going through and doing all this with a flamethrower. Right? There's something incredibly, like, I don't know, war crimesy. I mean, I know, like, my excuse originally for doing it was like, oh yeah, we gotta get rid of this ammo, we gotta kill these people anyway just to see what happens and all that. Right? Apparently there's some kind of reactivity to wiping out all the gangs. Is it all of them, or just the ones that you're allied against now? I'm not sure. Or maybe all of the above there's reactivity for. Okay. But, I don't know. It just feels different going through with a flamethrower rather than, regular ballistics. That said, at this point we would probably get very gruesome ballistic kill animations as well. Let's see, how about these folks? Bishop's men. Bishops. Okay, I think there's only 3 other dudes. Okay, good, good, good. Can take some of this. Cool. Can take some shells for Cassidy. Good. Oh, the valuable necklace. An expensive looking necklace made from silver, gold, and pressed diamonds. Okay, should we take some of the 10mm just as backup? I feel like we ought to. Okay. Take some of that money, take the drugs, leave the knife. Condoms, a little bit of money, and a little over a stack of shells. Okay, let's head over here. Oh, the guy down the hallway saw us first. Okay. There we go. Look at him dance backward. Look at him moonwalking. Holy shit. Oh, man. That is pretty fucked up. I don't know. What's, like, arguably the most fucked up looking special kill animation in the game? For generic NPCs, right? Because there's at least one dude who's got a really fucked up death animation, right? There we go. Good. I would have to assume that maybe the kills with melee weapons aren't as, like, graphic as these. Which is ironic because, you know, you would think that going in melee in close range for a kill like that, it would get a little graphic, you know? Okay. Grease gun. What does that run off of? 45. Alright. Anything else here? Take some of this. Get some more 10mm. Good. Should we check the bookshelves? You think there's gonna be anything good here? Got a box of noodles. Swap our weapons so we're not swapping around all the damn time. Got some more shells. How about over here? Okay. Good. Man, I wonder how much more of the game we have left. It'll be really wild if we end up finishing Fallout 2 and Skyrim in the exact same week. That'll be pretty wild. Okay. Nothing there. Oh, hey, there's a desk. Or a dresser, at least. What do they got in this? Nothing. We must have already went through that room. Okay. A bunch of stuff there. You gonna mind me going through this? Sorry. Hope you don't mind me taking the drugs. Okay. Don't look outside, by the way. Don't smell outside either. Okay. Here we are. Good. I guess, you know what? In seeing all the wild, sort of intense death animations that are possible in this, it's sort of... it paints in a new light what they did with the, like, jibbing system. Do you call it jibbing or gibbing? I've always called it jibbing, but I definitely have heard people call it gibbing. Right? I'm not sure. How do you even say, like, Thanksgiving turkey giblets or giblets? I feel like I've always said giblets, but I'm not even sure if that's right. I don't even know which it is, frankly. Maybe it's one of those where originally one was correct, but now so many people have come and gone and said it incorrectly that now both are valid, you know? It's gotten hit with the old human language situation, where now it's been wrong for so long that also the wrong one is acceptable. Like, Icor and Ichor. Okay. Anything here? Oh, another small guns booklet. But yeah, it sort of paints in a new light what they did in Fallout 3 and going forward with that system, with being able to have people just explode in bloody mess and all of that, you know? Let's do a quick save. Because I do remember that being a fairly big point of contention that kept getting brought up in, oh my gosh. In H-Bomber Guy's Fallout 3 video. Which he didn't care for it at all. Which, fair enough. Or maybe I'm being too harsh. It's been a while since I've seen it. But he definitely didn't care for it. I don't know if he didn't care for it, or yeah, he didn't care for it at all. You know what I'm saying? But I do remember that being a fairly big point of contention. But on the flip side, I feel like that isn't necessarily a quandary or a qualm on par with, I don't know, necessarily narrative or storyline or like player agency nitpicking, because the original games also had this sort of gratuitous sort of kill situation going on, you know? They also had it to where this was doable. And if anything, they had more ways in which you could be gratuitous, you know? I'm not sure. I feel like maybe it's a bit of an unfair comparison now that I'm going through it. I don't know. I'm finding a lot of that to be the case now that we're going through Fallout 1 and 2. Like, so many people are like, yeah, the story just doesn't quite hit the same as in the newer ones. It's not quite there's no level of reactivity quite as much in the newer Bethesda ones relative to the first two and all that. And I don't know if I agree necessarily now that I've actually gone through most of them, right? I mean, that said, we still have to see how this wraps up and how much reactivity is going on here. I think Fallout 4 was definitely a lower point in reactivity, or at least a lot of it was sort of illusion of choice, illusion of reactivity, you know? But I think 3 had a decent amount of it going on, into varying degrees. You know, just like in here, there were choices that were bigger ones that had more impact on the world and shit, and that the storylines that you were going through felt more meaningful and important to the world, whereas there were other more mundane or silly ones and stuff like that. I don't know, they feel more similar now that I've gone through it and actually played it myself. It doesn't, right? I thought I would go the other way with this, but I've actually kind of come around and been like, I don't know, it's not all too far off, you know? It's definitely a 100% different type of game, obviously, you know? And they sort of value different things, right? One sort of puts at the forefront the sort of worldly exploration, which you would expect because that's sort of their trademark. Whereas this, you know, with Black Isle and the folks there, they're sort of leaning into their strengths of being storytellers, right? They're just playing to their strengths and all that. I don't know. Like I would say, there's definitely differences, but they don't feel that far off from one another to me. Now that I've gone through a lot of the first two, right? It almost feels like it's an unfair comparison that people are making. There's a lot of cherry picking going on. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm off base, right? That said, I will say, however, it does highlight when people say that New Vegas is like by and large one of the best fucking Fallout games ever. They're absolutely right. Right? It's ridiculous what's going on there. What they were able to accomplish in New Vegas, it is ridiculously good. It is, like, I would argue a lot of it, I prefer to, as far as like storytelling and reactivity and branching paths and having stories being told that more greatly flesh out the world, I don't know, I feel like New Vegas maybe did it better than the first two, which is fine, you know, which I feel like isn't too bad of a thing to say, because it's so many years later, some of the same people had input on those games, and obviously you would anticipate that they got better at making games and their own specific skill set, you know? Yeah, I'm not sure. Like I said, maybe I'm just off fucking base. Go. But yeah, that was another one. Like, I just put out a short very recently about this, about the moral choices and stuff. And a lot of contemporary Fallout 100% gets knocked by the fan base for being like, oh yeah, the older games, they just had way more complex morality here, and then you cherry pick a situation in one of the contemporary games where it's not a very moral gray decision. It's very, like, ridiculous and over the top. But you could do the exact same shit with the older games too, right? The older games also had ridiculous situations where it's like, yeah, hello, let's be pals, or I'm gonna fucking kill all of y'all, right? There was a breadth of degrees in how all these choices were set up, you know? There were ones that were complex, but there were also ones that were just stupid shit going around, like, deciding to fucking kill the first people you meet and shit like that. You know, role-playing games. Alright, let's get reload going. I don't know. Which isn't to say it's bad, right? Which isn't to say that the situation with these is necessarily bad, or whatever, like, I enjoy it, right? It is fun in its own way. It's just not the picture that was being painted by folks who would make those sorts of wild comparisons, right? But that said, I will, like I said before, I do think that saying that New Vegas really fucking set the bar fucking high, I think that is 100% accurate. I think the shit going on in New Vegas was ridiculously, like that was the next step. Right? If the others feel mostly in line with the core games, then New Vegas felt like an advancement. You know, it felt like they were building on top of the bedrock, the foundation that the classic games created. You know? And like I said, each one sort of had their own strengths and weaknesses, and certainly, like I said, they leaned into their own studio strengths, you know? Like with Fallout 4, like I said, it's probably got some of the weakest levels of sort of narrative role-playing game, I don't know, systems going on, where there's very few situations in that game for reactivity to your character's skills and all of that. And more so, they're playing into open world systems. You know, immersive systems where it's like, oh, yeah, I'm a character existing in this world. I'm going to build a fucking settlement and shit like that, right? They just had different design goals, you know? But even then, even though Fallout 4 feels the most removed, it still feels somewhat in line, you know? I'm not sure. I think maybe it's just a rose-tinted spectacle situation. You know, yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Folks just have this degree of, I don't know, love for the older ones. I'm not sure. But at the same time, part of me even wonders how many people speak so fondly of these older ones and they haven't even played them, right? How many of these folks haven't even played the older ones, you know? And they're talking up a big game like, oh yeah, it just ain't like it used to be, you know? But they don't fucking know what it used to be like. Oh, good lord. Okay, let's heal up here. Let's get some of our health back after all that, because we did fully clear out the Bishop building. There we are. I don't know, it's... Like I said, I'm not willing to say, like necessarily the older stuff is dislikable or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong. It's just that I'm surprised that it's not more... I'm surprised that the original stuff isn't closer to New Vegas. But it actually feels more close to Fallout 3, right? That's what my take. That's my take. I'm surprised that based on what I've heard from folks, Fallout 1 and 2 feel closer to 3 and 76 than they feel close to New Vegas, right? Even New Vegas feels more further afield than Fallout 4. Right? And Fallout 4, like I said, it's further afield in maybe a new type of game direction, you know? In that sense. Like, I still think it's a good game, it's just a very different kind of game. But New Vegas feels further afield in the sense that it's the next level up, you know? It's the advancement on like we said, yeah, the core the foundation presented by these games. Okay, let's pick into here. There we are. You've seen inside all these. One of them's booby-trapped, too. At least one of them is. Sheesh, I can't even take any more of this. Is this the AP? Yeah. Let's dump that. Take the money. There we are. And which one had the holotape? Is it the final one here? Because that's what we have to take back to Vault City, I believe. Okay. Over here. Good. Alright, alright. Let's do a quick save. Get inside of this. Okay. Let's check over here. And you know what? Now that I think of it, maybe that is what people mean. At least the folks who have played the originals, that's what they mean, is that contemporary Fallout is somewhat disappointing compared to classic Fallout, in that it doesn't feel like a step forward when they were expecting that, right? They were expecting it to be advancing the franchise in the same way that I feel like New Vegas 100% did. With regards to reactivity and additional, like, just generally the writing and world building and all of that as a narrative role-playing game. Here we go. Bishop's Holodisk. Take that. This Holodisk contains incriminating information on Bishop's secret deal with NCR. Apparently, Bishop hired mercenaries to attack Vault City in the hopes that Vault City would turn to NCR for military aid. This Holodisk is audio only and has no text data. Vault City might be interested in this. Oh, I cannot pick that up. Okay. Well, let's get rid of a 10mm SMG. There's another porn mag here. I don't need it, though. There we go, bunch of money. Alright, good. Yeah, the porn mag does have, like, 1 unit of weight, doesn't it? We'll leave it. Alright. Cool. Sure. Okay, let's head on over. There we are. Good, good, good. And I do want to say, like, 1 and 2, the classic CRPG Fallouts, they definitely feel ahead of their time, in the sense that we just recently played through Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, and they do, or not 1 and 2, 1 and Dragonspear, which granted is newer, but they feel like they have, Fallouts 1 and 2 feel like, I feel like I prefer them over Baldur's Gate 1 as far as a narrative role-playing game is concerned, as far as, like, player agency, reactivity to your player choices and player skilling and all of that. Shit like that. I feel like I prefer Fallout 1 and 2 to Baldur's Gate 1 and Siege of Dragonspear. But, from the sounds of it, Baldur's Gate 2 will also be BioWare kicking shit up a fucking notch, based on what I've heard. I've heard that it is, like, far and away gonna be, like, a kind of wild-ass, mind-blowing experience. Especially for its time. Okay. Well, I think that's mission accomplished there. Should we head on over to the next area and get started on them? I feel like we ought to. How much flamer fuel we got? We're getting a little low. You know what? Let's head on back to the car and sift around with that real quick. There we are. Oh, by the way, I did discover where I put the improved flamer. It was in last video. It's right here. I threw it on the fucking ground. I guess I thought I would pick it up again or something. Never did. Never fucking picked it up again. My god. Okay. Let's go on through this. Great. Okay. Good. But yeah, like I said, maybe my most generous take on sort of the complaints with contemporary Fallout would be that folks are just disappointed, like I said, that they didn't try to raise the bar, right? It felt in line with it, plus them diverging into their own strengths as a studio, rather than focusing on what the franchise was already known for and trying to raise the bar in that way. Instead, they had it was similar to the first two games, and the extra development that was done, right? The advancement was horizontal down a different path rather than down the path that the franchise was known for. That being like narrative shit, right? Just narrative role-playing game stuff like reactivity, character skills mattering, world building and storytelling and all of that, right? Whereas 3, like I said, it went down the route of we have this big world that's fun to explore and shit like that, you know? We've made it into a 3D game. Shit like that. And we've had to apply these skill systems in that way. Alright. Let's pull these out of here. Good. Okay, how many do we have now? 52. Okay, that seems fine. Let's hit a quick save. But I don't know, I think it has also highlighted for me that there's definitely a lot of people now who say that the first two Fallout games are doing all this shit and that like Fallout 3 and 76 aren't quite up to snuff because they're not doing it. And it makes me wonder now, have these people played Fallout 1 and 2? I think they might be lying. I don't know if they've actually played them. Okay, let's go on over here. Good. Hopefully this is all making sense. Even if you do think I'm off base, hopefully you're understanding what I'm saying here. Alright. Should we just head on up in here? Let's do a quick save. Can I just get in here and have some shit going on in a safer area? Oh, we're actually not on bad terms with Mordinos. How do you take a piss with that thing on? Damn, everyone wants to know how I'm pissing. Alright, fair enough. Even Big Jesus wanted to know. I think it was just a holdover. Wow, does everyone want to know how I'm pissing? God, everyone is so curious about me pissing here. God, I love it. Okay.
Have you done as I asked?
Yeah, here's the money. Nods as you give him the money.
Here, half is yours. Heh. They had already paid me this month, but I like to keep them on their toes.
Hey, thanks, Big Jesus.
I have no more work for you.
Nods at the door.
I wish to be alone. Leave now, and do not return.
Oh, come on, there must be some other job that I could do. Okay. Sweat trickles down Mordino's face. His expression darkens.
I have spoken. I have no work for you. Leave and do not return.
Come on, Big Jesus, just one chance. Alright then, goodbye. I mean, should we just keep annoying him? Come on, just one chance.
Don't bother screaming for mercy.
Alright. Fine. There we go. Let's roast him and toast him. Oh, nope, we moved one extra space too many. Oh my gosh, Big Jesus himself is trying to fucking gun me down now too. Maybe we can line the two of them up. Holy shit, there are so many dudes in here. There are way more than I was anticipating. That said, I think it'll be easy enough to take care of them. Nah, I couldn't quite get Big Jesus in that kill too. Wow, he's really fucking wilding out now. Okay. Holy shit, some of them are kind of powerful in here. Oh shit. Okay, I missed. You see Big Jesus Mordino. He is covered in sweat and is breathing heavily. Alright. What are they shooting me with? 10mm? Maybe they got armor piercing. Okay. Let's play it safe and heal a bit. There we go. Good, good, good. Jeez, we almost made up our losses, I think, back at the last place. From looting. I think most of the stims that we used, we recouped. There we are. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about this. I can, like, reload my weapon here somehow. Let's see. How do you even do it? I forget. Just drag. Sound like it. Okay, yeah, here we are. Okay, let's go on over here. Oh, he's using a stem. He's using a few. Oh, he just wiped his own butt. Did you see that? He just wiped... He popped some stems and wiped his ass. Alright. Oh, he dropped his little knife, too. He's getting hit by the crossfire as well. Holy shit! Did I just break the... Oh my god, I destroyed my weapon. It was a 95% fucking pariah dog has fucked me here, dude. Okay. Can we recover from this? I did not anticipate this happening. Alright, fuck it. Oh god. This is fucking hell. Oh, jeez. Big Jesus fucking proned me. Okay. Good. Shit. Okay. Is there any ammo in this one? There is a little bit. Okay, okay. That's fine. We can work with that. I don't know if we'll be able to do it now. Oh my gosh. And this, you know what? Yeah, we don't even want to do it this way because that defeats the purpose. Right? That defeats the whole purpose of what we were doing. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, we gotta go all the way back here. Because the whole purpose of us doing that was to run out the ammo, right? Okay, you know what? We'll call it right here. In between videos, I'll go get the other flamer, and we'll go in with a backup flamer, just in case that happens again, right? Just in case. Look, this is normally where we would end the video anyway, at about 50 to 60 minutes. It's fine. When next we come back, we're gonna wipe out the Desperado. We're gonna cook them all. We're gonna piss off Big Jesus again by not leaving. I think it's because we're not, or we're already a made man with the Wright family, that he won't give us another job or have anything else to say afterward. I guess he knows, right? And he hates that we're kind of making a fool out of him in this way, but also we are helping him, right? And it's that sort of, he'll give us a chance to get the fuck out, you know? Anyway, until next time, please take care of each other.
And it's high, high, hey, the army's on its way. Held off and paid us out and